Welcome back, guys, to Team Smoggy Carton, and we're back with the MRC and the Porsche Cup, Round 6, Race 2. And this is a full reverse grid of both categories, Pro and Pro-Am 2. So, in first place is Toby, second is Fabuki, third is Dark Clark, fourth is Bomber, fifth is Leeds, sixth is Hero Cramp, seventh is Bazza, eighth is Locke, ninth is Aldair, 10th is MacGyver, 11th is Dennis, 12th is Rossi, 13th is Kenobi, 14th C-Mac, 15th J West. So we'll go back to the front of the grid. We're already on one light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and away they go. Toby gets a little bit of a slow start there off the start line. As you can see, it's absolutely chucking it down. For how long for, we won't know yet. Oh, Dark Lark runs it wide, Bomber runs it wide. Again, the change of conditions not suited to some of the drivers. See if braking distance is a little bit different as Toby runs it wide and spins it. That's dropped him all the way to the back. Again, a little bit more door banging going on at the moment. Again, it's first lap. Guys just need to be a little bit more careful when it's wet weather. Move up. Dark Clark puts the move on Lock, gets past him. Move up the field. And at the moment, on lap 1, it's Fabuki out in front. Leeds runs it wide, but manages to control it with Hero Cram in third. Oh, Hero Cram gets a slide. Fourth is Bomber. Fifth is Bazza. Sixth is Kenobi. Seventh is Dennis. J West is 8th. Clarky gets him up another place. Now he's up to 8th. J West is down to 9th. MacGyver 10th. C-Mac 11th. Oh, and that's Toby again. Wet weather caught him out. Unlucky for Toby, he's just having a bit of a miserable weekend at the moment. So Fabuki's still out in front. Leeds right behind him, same as Hero Cramp. As we come to the end of lap 1, starting lap 2, another 30-minute race. Hero Cramp's in third, Bomber's 4th, Baz is in 5th. Race winner of the first race. Dark Clark's up to 6th. Dennis 7th. Side by side with Kenobi, who's 8th. Oh, Dennis gets a little bit squirmish, so does Kenobi on the exit. J West is 9th. C-Mac 10th. 11th is MacGyver. 12th is Rossi. 13th is Locke. Toby's 14th. Aldair's dropped down to 15th. And the wet weather catching them out, some of the guys out. I think all of them are on intermediate tyres as well. We'll go through. It looks like they're all on intermediates. And they are. So Fabuki's still out in front. Leeds literally under. Oh, he gets it out of shape on the exit. That's allowing Hero Cramp to pull up on the side of him and take second place, with Dark Clark closely followed behind. Same as Bomber as well. Bazza also. Oh, and Dennis gets it again out of shape. He's got URL Rossi behind him. Oh, Dennis just a little bit touchy there as well. Move up the field. Again, we have this big gaggle of cars. Oh, Fabuki's dropped down to second. Oh, a little bit of a nudge there from Leeds. That's allowed Dark Clark to get past up into third. Dark Clark's got the inside. Leeds hangs it on the outside. He's got Bomber and Bazza behind him as well. We'll jump on board with Dark Clark and see how it goes from his point of view. So he's got Bomber behind him. He's got Leeds in front. Trying to find a way past Leeds. Leeds defending. Gets it round the outside. Can he make the switch back round him? Lets it run wide. Just not quite. Bomber tries and has a go around the outside of Clarkey, but it doesn't work. Bazza on the side of Bomber. We'll go up behind. Bazza gets the job done from Bomber, so Bazza's now up to fifth. Dark Clark's still in fourth. Still trying to find a way past Leeds. All the while, Herocram's getting away. Kabuki's in second. Dark Clark sends it up the inside of Leeds. A little bit of contact. And the wet weather's not helping these guys, but it's great to see a little bit of door banging here and there, just for the fun of it though. So now Clarkey's up to third. Clarkey just has to correct the wheel. A little bit of a snatch. So now he's chasing down Fabuki. Putting in purple sectors. Guys have raced each other for quite some time now, so they all know pretty much where they're going to put the cars. We'll expect a little bit of door banging. But it's nothing serious. Now Dark Clark's up the second. Can he chase down Herocram? And we have Fabuki in third. Fourth is Leeds. Is he going to try and put the move on the first corner? Oh, he's had to avoid Dark Clark. He's braked a bit too late. So now he's lost a place to... Nearly lost a place to Bomber. So now Bomber's all over the back of him. Baz is out in sixth at the moment. He's dropped the place again. Jay West is 7th. C-Mac 8th. Dennis is 9th. Kenobi 10th. Rossi 11th, 12th is MacGyver, 13th is Aldair, 14th Slock, and Toby running 15th, having a bit of a torrid time. Still plenty of time though to try and catch up and gain some extra points if he can, if there's any incidents ahead of him. So far it's Herocram out in first. Dark Clark second. Third is Fabuki. Fourth is Leeds. Bomber's 5th. Baz is 6th. Jay West 7th. 8th is C-Mac. 9th is Dennis. Trying to put a move on C-Mac, but a little bit too far behind. Trying to hang it around the outside. It's not going to work. Kenobi out in 10th. MacGyver's got past Rossi. Aldair still in 13th, we've blocked 14th, and Toby 15th. Battle rages on between these three behind, the 3rd, 4th and 5th. So Fabuki still out in 3rd. 4th is Leeds. Bomber's 5th. But it does look like Baz is catching up to them as well. It's going to make it a 4-way battle. See the track drying out a little bit as well. See a few of them now thinking that the tyres are going to start wearing off as well, being on intermediates. It's not dry enough for softs yet. So maybe a pit stop involved in this 30-minute race. As we're going into the first, just coming out the first 10 minutes. As we move down the order. Looks like Locke's out on his own at the moment. Toby trying to play catch up. I'm sure he will. Aerocram's still out in first. See the track drying as well. Water meters dropping as well, so it looks like the track is starting to dry. Unless they're going to expect more rain. Dark Clark out in second at the moment. Chasing down Aerocram. Leads in third. Fubuki down to fourth. Getting chased down by Bomber. With Bazza behind. Bomber sends it up the inside. Oh, looks a little bit like he ran Fubuki wide. I may be wrong. Again, different camera angles tell different stories. Oh, a little bit of contact. So that's allowed Bazza to get past. Very unlucky there for Fubuki. C-Mac again all over the back of J West. Then tries to send it round the outside to get up the inside. Doesn't work. That's allowed Dennis to get past. And just one slight mistake while this track surface is wet. Again with the curbs, if they're wet, it's not going to help. And the track is drying out though, it does look like that. You maybe see some pit stops. And we've got Fubuki in already. He thinks it's dry enough for softs. Alder pulling to the right hand side, trying to cool his tyres down. So again, the track is drying out quicker than usual. So it's going to be really interesting now. At the moment, Fubuki's down to 13th. Just tries and get it out the wet, back onto the dry patch. As you can see, he's going to come out on softs. Same as Toby. Toby's been in the pits, that's why he's a little bit further behind. He's come out on softs. Trying to get the jump on the rest of the guys. Again, you can see Hal there. Trying to cool the tyres down. Rossi in 11th. MacGyver in 10th. Chasing down Kenobi. C-Mac has managed to get past J West. How's he done? Let's see how he's done that. Has J West made a mistake? Go back a little bit further. See how this pans out. Dennis goes up the tries and goes up the inside. C-Mac round the outside. C-Mac runs it a little bit wide. J West runs it really wide. That's allowed Dennis to get past. How does C-Mac get past him as well? We'll soon see. Gets it on the gravel slightly. That allowed C-Mac to get the better exit as well. Comes down to the hairpin. Job done for C-Mac. Easy overtake for him. Move further up. It's about there. So now C-Mac puts the move on Dennis. Again gets the job done. C-Mac's not hanging around. Dennis is fighting back. Oh, and Dennis gets it out of sorts. That's dropped him right down the order. Has he saved it? We'll go quickly back. Don't think there was any contact. Maybe a little door bang. Gets it really wide, off the curbs. Oh, just scrapes the barrier. Hasn't lost too many positions, but he has got front end damage. Unlucky there for Dennis. Baz is up to 4th. Leeds is 3rd. Dark Clark 2nd. Eurocrams 1st. So we've got a couple of guys further down on softs. And the rest going to follow suit as the track's drying out. Again, Leeds trying to cool his tyres down. As the track's starting to dry out on the racing line. You can see Bazza all over the back of him. Putting in a personal best sector. Move down the field again. Some of the guys just cooling the tyres down, trying to find puddles of water. Everyone starts to bunch up at the back from 9th, 10th and 11th. All starting to bunch up. And we have Fabuki on softs. Pulling away from Haldare. Again, trying to cool his tyres down. Toby's not too far behind now in 14th. It does appear we are missing someone. So Hero still out in 1st. Dark Clark 2nd. Leeds is 3rd. Closely followed by Bazza. These two battling like they did from race 1. As we're coming obviously past the halfway stage now. Bazza trying to find a way to get past Leeds. Trying to put him into a mistake. Bombers 5th. C-Mac still in 6th. J West 7th. 8th is Dennis. 9th is Kenobi. 10th is MacGyver. 11th is Rossi. 12th is Fabuki. 13th is Alder. 14th is Toby. And I think we've lost Locke. But out in 1st still is Hero Cramp. And there's still a bit of water on the track, but not on the racing line, so whether the guys think there's going to be more wet weather coming along, or they're just going to hang it out and just hope the intermediates are going to last in the dry on the dry surface. And there's still plenty of options to try and cool the tyres down as well. We've got the green flags waving. Don't see any incidents. So C-Mac still out in 5th. Pulling away from J West. Dennis obviously dropping off the back of J West, but now falling into the clutches of Kenobi and Rossi. Not too far behind. MacGyver's 10th. Oh, Bazza's dropped down to 11th. What's happened to Bazza? Oh, see what he does. Does he get on the wet stuff or the curbs? Or he gets it slightly further off the curb, spins it multiple times. He gets it stuck in gravel just a little bit. Oh, it doesn't want to work. Tries and controls the spin. Slowly gets it back on track. He's dropped down to 11th. Very unlucky there, Bazza. Move up the field. So everyone's moved up the place. Now Leeds is in 3rd. Closely followed by Bomber. Dark Clark's in 2nd. Eurocramp still out in 1st. Aldair's running in 14th. Bazza's coming to the pits. He's going to try and change tyres. I think he's going to change tyres, sorry. Is he going to go for the soft option? Again, you see Aldair trying to cool his tyres down. The Boogie's out in 11th. Oh, and he gets a spin. just catches a little bit of the damp track. And that's allowing Toby to catch him up. And these two guys obviously been on softs for a few laps, just going around a little bit cautiously, just so they don't try and catch the wet part of the tracks. 10th is MacGyver, 9th is Rossi, 8th is Kenobi. Dennis has picked up a half-second penalty, running in 7th. C-Mac's dropped down to 6th, but he's still chasing down Jay West. Bomber's 4th. Leeds is 3rd. 2nd is Clarkey. 1st is Hero Cramp. But it does look like Clark is starting to catch up to Hero Cramp. Just grab a quick drink, guys. You can see Hero Cramp and Dark Clark now starting to cool the tyres down on the start-finish straight. So Leeds still out in first, but he's getting closely followed by Bomber. Jay West again under fire from C-Mac. Dennis now under fire from Kenobi, with Rossi not too far behind. Again, they're all trying to cool the tyres down. I still don't think it's safe enough to use the softs. 10th is MacGyver. Buki's still out in the 11th. Toby's 12th. Toby's had a little bit of an incident. And these guys still doing a great job. Aldair's 12th. Oh, and Toby's had another spin. And it's just not his weekend, is it? He gets it back, going facing forwards. He hasn't given up yet. He's not. Don't think he's gone out. Is he going to carry on with the rest of the race? As he's still points awarded. So Baz is now obviously on the soft as well, so he's down to 14th at the moment. If the track dries out in the last 10 minutes, the rest might come in for tyre change. Again, Hero Cramp still running out in first, closely followed by Dark Clark. Leeds now thinking about defending against from Bomber. Ooh, a little bit of tap there from Bomber. The back of Leeds. We have these two, Jay West and C-Mac, still battling for 6th and 7th. Oh, and Dennis has got a 2.5 penalty to take. That's going to allow Rossi and possibly Kenobi really catch up to him, maybe overtake him. MacGyver coming under fire from Fabuki. Again, you'll see the difference in tyre wear. MacGyver has to pull out wide, cool his tyres down. Fabuki on the softs. Just doesn't want to do now too adventurous, but he gets past MacGyver. Toby's into 12th now. He held there again, trying to cool his tyres down. Baz is out in 14th. And hopefully the softs will start coming into play a little bit better against the ones who are on intermediate still. Hero Cram still out in first. Dark Clark looks like he dropped off the back of Hero Cram. Third is Leeds, closely followed by Bomber still. Jay West 5th. C-Mac in 6th. Slightly dropped off the back of Jay West. Dennis in 7 is going to have to take that penalty. We'll see how this is going to pan out, because you've got Rossi, Kenobi and Fubuki right behind. So we come around this corner, and then it's the penalty line coming up. Dennis pulls out the way. Obviously, Fubuki gets past Kenobi, so Dennis has lost about 3 places. Yes, he's lost 3 places to that penalty. But Kenobi gets it all wrong coming out the chicane. So now Dennis has gained up a place. Fubuki all over the back of Rossi. We jump on board with Fubuki. Inside of Rossi. Again, both on different tyre choices. Now, it does look like the softs are starting to come into play. He literally gets past Rossi. As you can see the dry line. Obviously there is still standing water off the racing line. His next target is C-Mac and J West, which aren't too far up the road. As we come up to the last 5 minutes or so of this race, as you can see them there in front. So again, it does look like the softs are starting to come into play. Around the hairpin. Looking at this speed from Fubuki and Tymons, it does look like you may catch these two up before the end of the lap. Getting ever and ever closer. Around the left-hander, then the right-hander, towards the back straight. Let it run wide. Doesn't put the power down too early, in case it just spins the back wheels and lights them up. Come up to the last 5 minutes. Goes through the chicane, a little bit tricky in these conditions. Clipping the curbs. On the last turn, start lap 13. You can see the guys in front trying to cool the tyres down. It's going to allow Fubuki to catch up even quicker. As we move up. On Bomber's got past Leeds. Leeds just letting it slide. Second is Dark Clark. Baz has got the fastest lap at the moment of a 1:59.4. Again, he's on the soft tyres. We'll move up. So Hero still in first place. So 14th is Haldare. Baz is 13th. Chasing down Toby. Coming into the last few laps. 11th is MacGyver. Kenobi's 10th. Dennis is 9th. Rossi's up to 8th. 10th is C-Mac, still trying to chase down J West. Obviously, Fubuki's gone in between them, got past them both. Leeds is 4th. Maybe it'll catch up to Leeds and Bonmer. Obviously the top two at the moment, just running away with it. It's Dark Clark in second and Hero first. And it looks like we've lost Bazza. There must be a technical issue. So we've got 13 drivers in so far towards the end of the race. Toby's up in 12th. MacGyver's 11th. Getting chased down by Toby. 10th is Kenobi. 9th is Dennis. 8th is Rossi. C-Mac, J West, 7th and 6th. Again, cooling the tyres down. Up to 5th is Fubuki. And Bomber and Leeds still battling. Obviously Bomber must have made a mistake somewhere to allow Leeds to catch him back up. Bomber just gets it in front. Both got the same amount of tyre wear as we come into the last 2 minutes of the race. Again, Fubuki's not too far, as you can see there, just slightly in the picture for him. There's Fubuki, there he is there. So we've still got a chance to catch these two guys up. Their tyres start to degrade. So a few of the guys have obviously opted to stay out on the intermediates. So we've got Hero cramming first. And he's going to take one more lap. Same as Dark Clark. I think they're all going to take one more lap, I think. Dark Clark in second. Bomber's third. 4th is Leeds. Fubuki in 5th, but chasing them down. JOS 6. 7th is C-Mac. 8th is Rossi. 9th is Dennis. Kenobi in 10th with a half-second penalty to take. Toby 11. 12th is MacGyver. 13th is Alder. Again, the battle is going to be right here between these guys. As Fubuki now starts to come down quickly on them. Again, he's fighting to get them tyres cooled down. Now Fubuki's literally climbing onto the back door of Leeds. This is the last lap. Fubuki with the fastest sector so far. Literally on the back of Leeds now. So I think Fubuki's made the good choice of getting on the softs early. The track's literally dry. Side by side action. As we go towards Hero Cram. As he's coming up to the final few corners. But this battle still carries on. Leeds defending really hard. Fubuki now goes up the inside. Gets the job done. He's got past Leeds. And for the final time around the last corner, Hero Cram takes first place. Bringing it home in second is going to be Dark Clark. Bomber just looks like he may keep hold of third. With Fubuki chasing him down in 4th. Fantastic drive by Fubuki. Really on the back end there. 5th is Leeds. And the top 5 doing a great job. 6 is J West. 7th is C-Mac. Rossi's going to bring it home in 8th. 9th is Toby. Dennis is 10th. 11th is going to be Kenobi. 12th MacGyver. And 13th will be Alder. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. If you do please do like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time for another race.